creative. Every single thought that has ever crossed the mind of every single person that has ever lived has been creative. I think, therefore I am. As a man thinketh, so is he. Your thoughts go before you and create your events and circumstances. Scientists have said that 50 to 70,000 thoughts cross the mind of every one of us every day. And 80% of those thoughts are either unfocused or negative. So there I was, driving in my car on my way to work, and I thought, gee, my inspection's out. Where are those weeds in my lawn coming from? I wonder what Carol said in front of everybody last night. I can't believe that she did that. What is it going to take to get that boy to pick up his room? When is his soccer game? I think my dry cleaning needs to be picked up tonight. I need to call my mother. And on and on and on. Through this process of mental noise, I managed to drive myself to work through 6 traffic lights, a barking dog, and 4 miles of construction. I remember none of it. I was completely on autopilot. Have you ever been driving in your car and you've gone somewhere and you look back and you didn't even realize that you were driving in your car until you were there and you navigated all these traffic lights? I share this with you because this is a common experience we all have. It's called mental noise. Mental noise is what besets our mind every day, and it is not the natural state of how we're supposed to be living our lives. How often do we actually live in the moment? We find ourselves thinking about yesterday, thinking about tomorrow, what's for dinner tonight, who said to who. It's focus that keeps us in the moment. Our thoughts are creative. Do you realize that we live in a world in our minds? Every single thing that has ever been created by mankind first began as a thought. I'm wearing thoughts. We drive thoughts to work. We live in thoughts, our cars and our houses. Focus is what brings us into the moment because now is all we have. That is it. Yesterday is a cash check. Tomorrow is a promissory note. Only now, today, is legal tender. Focus is very important. In fact, just the other day, I was at a movie theater, and the picture was out of focus. Some guy stood up, raised his hands to the screen, and yelled, "Focus!" And Michelle said, "David, sit down!" Focus is so important that there's a multi-billion-dollar industry. The entertainment industry understands the power of now. When you see a great movie, you're in the moment. You're focused in that movie. When you read a great book, you're focused. And in that book, people engage in extreme sports like skydiving. I once met a skydiver and I asked him, because I know at 2,000 feet you're supposed to pull your ripcord. And I asked him, so how much time do you have to pull your ripcord after 2,000 feet? He gave me a great answer. He said, the rest of your life. I had to think about that for a moment. Since our thoughts are creative, and if we train ourselves to live in the moment, to be in the now, what that does for us is affords us the ability to be able to focus on thoughts which serve us. It is amazing. I recommend this. Eavesdrop, but don't get caught. On any conversation, in any restaurant, bar, public place, and you hear people talking about what they don't want. Well, I don't want to get fired. I don't want to be late. I don't want to lose my keys. If they simply remove the words, I don't want, from the vocabulary, you'd be amazed at how challenging it is to be able to formulate sentences surrounding things that you do want. I want to keep my job. I want to remember my keys. I want to be on time, as opposed to the opposite. Those are the things that matter. So our thoughts are creative, but as we live in the moment, we're able to guide our thoughts to those things which are affirmative. And when you do those things, your life becomes sweeter. In fact, I can just completely blow away the entire self-help industry in one statement. And if you apply it, because application is everything, then I'll just crush $1 billion industry. In fact, they might even come through the door. No, they won't. We're safe. How you think and how you feel and the actions you take, those three things combined create the sum total of who you are right now at this very moment. In the past, your past thoughts, feelings, and actions have created who you are. So who are you going to be tomorrow? Tomorrow, you will be the sum total of your thoughts and your feelings and your actions. So when you think right, because you're in the moment, and you feel right, because you're living in the moment, and you act right, because you're in the moment, your life will be great. Thank you.